Okay, so I would hang out with her. So what's your look? Ready? What's your look? Okay, so just keep it up. It's good. It's awesome. How many of you would approach her with some feedback? How many of you would be willing to say to her, I've got a suggestion about the way we can do things better? I would love to talk to you about some awesome warmers. Oh, she said chocolate. Yeah. Okay, so ready? Where are yours? Where's your look? You got my dad's looking here a little bit. Okay. I'm feeling freaked out, but yeah. Okay. What's your look? And what's your look? Okay, so this is the Brown family issue look right here in my family. Like if my family was in the front row during a talk about vulnerability, this is what it would look like. This is what it would sound like. What kind of bullshit is happening? That's what it would be. Okay, so thank y'all. Thank them. Thank y'all. So here is the neurobiology of cool, which I think is so important to understand if you want to live wholeheartedly. Here it is. When you sang, you moved. This is what you look like. Bye, bye, Mississippi. Except over there, they were doing a whole Styx concert, 1982. They were doing that, right? You just need short a lighter. When you sang, you moved. When you laughed, you moved. Were people going like this? When you danced, you really moved. When I said, you're cool and in control and unapproachable, you didn't move a muscle. And that's exactly the neurobiology of cool. When cool shuts us down completely emotionally, nothing gets in, nothing gets out. Cool is the straitjacket that keeps us away from our authenticity. It's what keeps us from being authentic. And let me tell you something, in this culture today, there's nothing cool about generosity. There's nothing cool about simplicity. What's cool today? Every idea has to be bedazzled. There's no simplicity. There's no authenticity because it's uncool. Well, let me tell you, uncool is the new cool. Goofy is the way it is. And I was thinking with this last piece because I think it's really important to be honest. I'll tell you a story. I was in LA, I think it was April 2012. I finished giving a talk. A young man walked up to me, he was probably 21, and he said, your talks changed my life. And I said, wow, thank you. And he said, my parents sent me your TED Talks, and they encouraged me to tell the girl that I'm dating that I love her. And he said, so I took her out to our favorite restaurant. We got halfway through dinner, and I looked across the table, and I said, I love you. She took a deep breath, and she looked down, and she said, I think you're awesome. And I think we should date other people. And he said, so I got in my car. I'm editing again. I got in my car and I drove home, and for 20 minutes all I said over and over was, screw Brene Brown, screw Brene Brown. I was like, oh my God, when is this story gonna get better? And he said, I got home and I jerked the door open and it flew open and it hit the wall and both of my roommates were on the couch. They each had their laptop. They were working away. They were like, whoa, what's up, dude? He said, I told her I loved her, and she blew me off. And his roommate said, that was totally lame. You can't tell girls that you love them, because girls only like guys who are running the opposite direction. And he said, yeah, what? And he said, I thought about it for a minute, and I looked at my friends, and I said, no, man, I don't want to be that dude. I was daring greatly. And he said both of his roommates got really teary-eyed and said, right on, dude. And so what I'll say is this. Being vulnerable is terrifying. It feels dangerous. It's scary. The only promise I can make you is it is nowhere as terrifying or dangerous or scary as getting to the end of our lives and wondering, what if I would have shown up? So go out and be brave.